daughter is just, she's the most beautiful thing that ever happened to me. It's having her around. The kids are just, they're amazing. I love kids. Like, you know, I mean, not like Michael Jackson, what I heard about him, or God no, I don't know the truth, but not like that. But I love kids. They're amazing. Jesus, can I even say it today? Actually, like, can I? I love kids. I'm not some kind of file. But kids are just amazing. They're so pure and beautiful, and they need to have a good leader. Yeah, otherwise, they can be over your head. Really, they can do that. But kids are just amazing, really. This is the most precious thing what we humans have. It's the kids. Yeah. I actually was wondering, like, my parents, I have two siblings, yeah, so we are three kids. My granny, it's amazing because my granny, she's, wow, 9? Well, let me count, I think 9? Well, let me count, 2 uncles. It's like a great uncles, basically, yeah. Because it's siblings from my grandmother, yeah, so it's uncles from my mom, but still we call them uncles. 2 uncles, that there was wait, I'm trying to count the names. Was Dana. Dana was, she was also so beautiful, I remember. I don't know if they're still alive. Dana, Vlasta, Růža, Květa, Dana, Vlasta, Růža, Květa, Jindřiška. Vlasta. Some of them I saw a few times in my life. Dana, Vlasta. I try to like remind myself the them here because it's hard. Dana, Vlasta, Květa, Růža. I count 8 with the uncles, but I thought 9. I think I'm missing somebody. Well, it seems 2 boys, 6 ladies, but the one lady, she died very early. She was a kid still, I think. But I would really swear that they had like, it was 9 kids, not 8. I don't remember. 2 boys, and then was 2 boys, and then it was like Olin, Mirek, great uncles really. And then was Vlasta. The oldest was, I don't remember. This I don't know. That's crazy. This I don't know. But Vlasta, this we were meeting quite often when I was there in summer holidays with my granny. We met her a lot. Then Dana, she was like from different part of Czech, so very, very rarely we saw her. And Růža, she was always like laughing, crazy loud. And there was Květa. Květa was working with the cows, I remember, like she was like agriculture lady. And then my granny, And then the lady who died, I don't remember. I don't know her name. I never met her. I was not born yet, I guess. 8? I thought 9. Yeah, all was. They were amazing. All, yeah. Yeah. Why? And I'm telling you. So they had like, let's see, like 8 kids. Yeah. This is. I do remember she was telling me stories like. They didn't have enough shoes. Yes. So. Shoes and food. Like at that time. Oh, when wait. Now there are. It could be like 1914, they've been born kinda, so 1950, 1955, this was like their childhood around 1950 to 60. Because now my granny's around 80. So I guess, yeah, 50, she could be like, this was the teenager time, around 50. And when they, like, if you came late for the dinner or lunch, like from outside, wherever you've been, yeah, it was quite tough, yeah. You came late, you have no food, yeah, or just little or whatever, yeah. It's like crazy, yeah. Or shoes, they didn't have a shoe, so when they went outside, just few kids could go, because if you were so slow, like you didn't have a shoes, you couldn't go outside, or like they like put like some bandage like over their feet, like your soles, like here over depends if it was winter, probably not, but they just didn't go outside because there was not enough shoes. Yeah, they've been borrowing shoes to each other. Yeah. That's a something, really. Yeah, many kids, and they had like this little house. They've been all living basically in living room or sleeping, yeah, like this all time. This was this was something. Then I had my great granny. She was. I don't know if you feel sometimes that with certain like family members, like whether it's your mom, dad, brother, or maybe not really, like maybe also, yeah, or grandmother, grandfather, or great whatever, like people who you are feel like connected, like somehow you have so much close to each other. You are close to each other somehow. And I had this with my great grandmother. She was a mom from my grandpa, and she always said like I was her most favorite. She could tell anyone. Everybody knew that I was her favorite one. She was a whole life a cook. Yeah, she was cooking in schools, and also on then like on, these kids camping, like summer camps, like when there's like a bunch of kids, a bunch of maybe hundreds of kids like coming. And so she was cooking on the places, and she loved that job, because that time, I don't know if they retired at 58 or 60, or probably earlier than 60 years old age. And I do remember she loved it so much, her work. She was working until 70, 75. She really loved it. I remember she was talking about it. I do remember her because I remember her. I was meeting her until, wow, 23, 24, 25, no, 26, 27, then I started traveling, so I was gone, and then she died. She passed away. She was around 90. um, and she was a cook and she loves that, and she stopped cooking, she stopped going to her work. I remember my mom told me, like the other day, we've been talking about it when I was there in Czech Republic now. She said that from the work they've been going they've been coming, like people from the work, asking her if she can come back and work there and help them, and she would. It was an amazing time, eh? But her mom, my great grandmother, like she was like yelling and screaming and very angry, like get out of here, and like she wanted her to have a home, and I heard that she was taking care of her mom basically, yeah. Otherwise she would still work. She was amazing, really human being, like amazing, so kind. She was like a very kind person. I never forget, like whenever we brought her, like my dad, when we visit her, he always make like a package of food or something, or she bought a ham, like a package of ham that is few slices, like 6 slices of ham. She always do like one slice of the ham, and then she said this is for the next day, another slice. She was so like a humble person, yeah, very modest and very kind, and saving. She was so much into like saving. The way she cooked, yeah, she cooked in a sense, guys. She cooked in a sense that she cooked on the, like, when you have a stove top, and let's say you have there like four cooking like a spots, yeah, where you can cook. Let's say that's the normal one, and she could cook a whole meal on one. Yeah, I came in her kitchen as a kid. I never forget this, and she cooked, I don't know what, yeah, but she cooked something, whether soup, and on the top she had like another, she could have like another pot, and using the steam from it and cooking it, like she did that a lot. She this, like saving energy, and she was gorgeous, like really. We always talk a lot. She was deaf, little bit deaf, I do remember, because I always have to scream at her, like really, really loudly. So when we talk, the whole house knew that what we talk about because it was like super loud. Um, yeah, but she, from her, I do remember her from 80s, like 80 years old, like when she started being 80-year-old. I was always sitting. She was sitting in the kitchen most of the day because she had like a walking stick. She couldn't like properly walk. Yeah, once she falls somewhere, so she couldn't really walk. And still, sometimes it was, for everybody, it was hard to get her out on the garden, but only I sometimes could like really convince her. I didn't try to like, I was a kid. I didn't really. I just told her, let's go outside. It's so nice and beautiful, and she resist. But then she came. Yeah? It was for her. Although it was 20 steps, 30. She was. It was for her like a mission. Every day she went sleep very early in a bed, like 5. Before 5, she had to be ready at 5. She's in a bed, because I think 5:30 was starting. She had a radio in her bedroom, and radio 5:30 or 6, I don't know, was always starting like fairy tale episode. Like there was like a story of like for kids, like when you're listening on all time. It was in radios, and she has this routine, like every day was listening there was like fairy tale story. And I do remember she was lying down in a bed. I was lying down on a side, like she had like a carpet, so I was like on the floor with her and listening. I was listening with her the story. she was. I miss her. I miss her a lot. I would talk with her. It's like when I don't know you, but when you are a kid, like you don't really appreciate much those things. Like I've been 12, 13, 14, 15. Then I didn't go there much often, yeah, as a teenager. But when I'm getting older, I would like to, with these older people, I just love to talk. Because I'm really curious into their life, their opinions. It's not that I do everything what they say or what they suggest, but I really love to listen to them. Yeah. I just love it. And I was always like that. My parents, they had a grocery store, small grocery store in town, in a little village. And in front of the store there was like a benches, and you know these these local guys like just having their beers, they're sitting, smoking or talking, and I like 50 years old man, yeah, going from work, you know, yellow teeth from the cigarettes, yellow hands, a little bit drunk, and I was always sitting there with them. I don't know what they're talking about. I always like to sit there and talk with them, and I listen to them what they talk. Yeah, I was always curious in their life, the way they live, how they live, why they live like that, and what they do, and they did, what they are going to do. Even if they've been like into alcohol a lot, yeah. And I was like 12, 13, sitting there. My great granny, she was also telling me stories about Second World War. She always told me the same story, the same part. I was sitting here, and I remember there was the soldiers running around here. I asked her many times, but she always told me the same story. Wow. She told me a lot. It's just I didn't care as a kid. She told me a lot. But she taught me also cook. I'm also cook, by the way. So I'm now also cooking lately on in a hospital thing, and she was cooking in a school, and many times I'm thinking of her. Oh, I want to cry. I have to end the video. I miss her. Yeah, she was special. I don't try to offend my family members, my granny, my grandpa, my parents, my sister, brother, everybody is beautiful, amazing. I love them. But my great granny, she was special. She was special. That's what it is. Guys, I go. It's getting sad. I love you. You're one of a kind. Laugh a lot. And let me know down below who you had like special relationship with. Or you still have me. See ya.